So it's been a minute again, but I just wanted to share a bit of news, and I thought I'd talk about this guitar while I'm here as well. So the bit of news is just to say that I've moved over to Substack. I'll put the link below, but it's a really great platform that's like a blog, mailing list, but you can do all sorts of nice stuff with it. And I'm going to make that my home for kind of reflections and behind the scenes stuff and lessons, and just basically, put content there. So you can subscribe for free. You can also pay if you want to support what I'm doing a little bit more and get access to more content. But basically, I'd love you to join me over there. So, if you'd like to do that, the link's below. And then, yeah, I thought I'd talk about this guitar a bit. So I've had this guitar since I was 18. 100 years ago. My dad and I went to buy this from musical exchanges in Birmingham. There were a ton of them to choose from, and I went through quite a few, and he very patiently sat there while I tried them out, and I just fell in love with this one. It's a 1976 Deluxe. And what's interesting about it is the Deluxes, normally have mini humbuckers, but there was a kind of transition period where they spec'd them out as basically Les Paul standards, but they say Les Paul Deluxe on the back of the headstock. So this guitar, it was routed out for full-size humbuckers. It's got T-top pickups, which are just incredible in this. I haven't got everything plugged in today, so I'm not going to play it, but it sounds great, and it's heavy. It's I think it must be about 10 pounds. It's a 70s Les Paul, that's what they are. This was my main guitar for a long time, and then when I moved to London, I got a Telecaster, a cheap Tele, just because I was frightened of lugging this around the streets in the middle of the night. So I used that Tele for a long time, and this guitar, then didn't get used for quite a while. And in recent times, I've revisited it. I've top wrapped it and put 11s on it, and it is just fantastic. If you haven't tried that, I would strongly recommend it. It's not for everyone, but it just allows me to use heavier strings and just keep the tension reasonably, playable. What I want is a guitar that I can do normal stuff and I can do slide on. And so this is just set up, like a normal guitar. But I can do everything I want on it. Yeah, love it to bits. It's aged beautifully. I had an enjoyable gig when I was a student where I fell off a stage and dented this and my ribs quite badly. So it's had a few knocks and scrapes over the years, as we all have. But yeah, I'm loving playing it again, and it's just wonderful. So yeah, thought I'd share that with you. But as I say, I'm on Substack now. Can't even say it's Substack, and the link's below. I'd love to see you there, and I'll be sharing lots of stuff there, and hopefully building a nice community there as well. So cheers, have fun, keep sliding.